Hello everybody out there. Welcome to my very first Let's Play. My name is Joe and I am here to bring you some fun and games. I hope this is exciting for you guys because it sure is exciting for me. As you can see here, we have Minecraft ready to go. So we're going to go in here, create new world, and let's name this new world Joe's World. We'll go in here, we'll turn this on. We'd like to see our seed from time to time. And let's create new world. Let's see what kind of world generation we get. Hopefully it's somewhere in plains next to a forest. That'd be perfectly ideal. Well, it looks like we are in a taiga forest. But that's okay. Now some of you are going to notice that right next to a pillager outpost, that's awesome. Some of you are going to notice that there's some things that I am painfully amateur at. Please forgive me, I have not actually been playing this game for very long. But we're going to give it a go anyways. See if we can get some wood here and get our first tool started. Now while I'm digging out some wood here, or breaking up some wood rather, I'd like to just talk about the channel and what I plan to make it out to be. It's not going to be a Minecraft only channel, although we are going to start out with a few Let's Plays of Minecraft. I'll probably end the series sometime after the Ender Dragon. Who knows, I might carry it on a little bit and go defeat the Wither. But in the process, we will definitely do some exploring and do some ocean monuments and some temples of all sorts. And hopefully we can learn along the way, because I am very, very bad with redstone projects. So this could be a learning experience for me, and if you don't already know, hopefully it could be a learning experience for you as well. Oh, looks like we got that one stuck up there. Alright, let's go ahead and start breaking some of this up. Get ourselves a crafting table. We'll set that right there. Let's see what we can do to get some sticks here. Let's see, I think that ought to be plenty. Get us a pickaxe going so we can get some stone. We'll pick this up and take it with us. I believe you should always pick up your saplings because you're going to need more wood. And you're going to have to replenish your supply. And what better way to do that than to grow your own trees? We're going to need a lot of wood because I have, albeit a very amateur style, but I do have my own style of builds that I like to go with for my first starter houses. I picked a particularly long tree this time, or tall tree I should say. Let's get back down. Excuse me. Been fighting a little bit of a head cold, but hopefully that won't get too much in the way for our first video here. Make sure we've got enough separation so we can get more drops. Looks like we can get down here this way because we have some coal right there. If it's staying close enough, maybe we can pick it up as it goes. There we go. I knew there was going to be some more under there. Now we can make some torches. We don't have to burn off any of our wood to make charcoal. Get some more right here. Before we dig too far in there, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and light it up just to be safe. We'll put that there, and we'll put that one there. And before we wear out our stone pickaxe, let's go ahead and pick up some of this. That way, when this when this wooden pickaxe breaks, we can make ourselves a stone pickaxe and carry on. Oh, this is a big vein of coal. I don't think we're gonna mine it all out. We want some to come back to later. It's in my experience so far playing this game that if you pick it all up right away, you'll use it all right away, and then you won't have none to come back to. Let's go ahead and bring our torches with us. We might need those. We don't know if we're going to be staying in this particular area or not. Go ahead and pick up 3 more stone. Let's come over this way. Before we go too far, let's go ahead and we'll hit F3 to bring up the debug screen, and let's just jot down our coordinates. Because we know that there is a pillager outpost close by. We may want to raid that sometime in the future. So it looks like we got X206, Y69, and looks like Z negative 179. We'll shut that off, and let's go ahead and head on up the mountain here and see what we got, what we're looking at here. Maybe. Oh, I guess we'll go this way. If I can get up there. Well, fine. I guess we'll dig our way up. Let's come up to the top here and just take a look at the view and see where we're at, what we're dealing with. I think we are going to take a screenshot of this. And we'll use that for maybe the thumbnail. Well, you guys probably already know that. You clicked on it now, didn't you? Speaking of, I appreciate you stopping by to check out my first ever Let's Play video. Get up here a little bit more. Looks like we got some mountains this way, mountains that way. Looks like we got a whole taiga forest that way. A little bit of a valley there. Who knows, maybe we can make a base there with the pillagers close by. I'm thinking let's go this way. Looks like there might be a swamp over there, which is a little unusual. Minecraft tends to try to generate the biomes next to similar biomes. Basically, what that means is if you're in a cold biome, Minecraft will try to generate the biomes next to it either cold or cool. It'll work its way up. Swamps are generally considered to be warm. I actually grew up near the swamps of Louisiana. So I can tell you from my own experience that they're a little bit more than warm. They can be downright muggy sometimes. Oh, let's go ahead and take that with us. We got something to munch on later. We're going to need that. Now we want to be careful over here by the swamp. As some of you, or most of you probably know, there's a pretty high chance at witches. Which, if we come across a witch hut, that would be great to know about. Because we might want to farm that. Witches have some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful drops. Ooh, I see some oak wood over this way. Let's see if we can get over there before night happens. Some chickens. Looks like they've left us some eggs. That's alright, we'll go ahead and take those. Eggs make for good ingredients when you're trying to get all your accomplishments, like making a cake or a pumpkin pie or something like that. See some sugar cane. If you don't already know, that is a wonderful thing to start farming early on in the game. Oh, we dropped a piece. Because before we try to defeat the Ender Dragon, we are definitely going to want to have some enchantments. Let's see what we can find over here. I see some birch wood. We want some oak wood, folks. I never did care a whole lot for the look of birch wood. For some, it's a great building material. I just think it's a little too light. I like that nice warm tone of oak or maybe even dark oak wood. Speaking of dark oak, that looks like that might be a dark forest. Let's go ahead and take a bite of that. Let's go ahead and dig down and see what we can find. This looks like a good spot as any. And it's getting a little dark here in our little stairwell, so let's go ahead and light that up. This being my very first Let's Play, it's a little awkward for me. I've never actually sat down and talked to myself the way a lot of Let's Players do when they do their Let's Plays, so any advice you folks may have for me in the future, please feel free to let me know. Leave it in the comments, leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Give me a shot. I promise they will get to be more exciting in the future, and I will provide more interesting things than this video here. This is just my first attempt. Our goal here is to dig down to Y level 12. A lot of people have different preferences, but what we're looking for is diamonds. We're always on the lookout for diamonds, and I like to start digging down to Y level 12 at the very, very, very beginning. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I am OCD about symmetry sometimes. Oh, looks like we're going to have to make ourselves another. Oh, nope, no, wrong one. We're going to have to make ourselves another pickaxe here. I done forgot what I was saying, folks. My apologies. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was talking about digging down. I like to dig down to 12. A lot of people say, well, no, 12's not the right one. Dig down to 11. Or there's other people that'll say, let's dig down to 13. it's okay. 12, I think, is a good medium. It's a good spot where you can find it if it is on 13. You can find diamonds if they're on 11. And it's a good rounded number. Another thing I do that is different from a lot of folks is the way that I do my branch mining. It is so different from other folks. We can't dig, well, we can mine with a torch, but it just won't do us a whole lot of good. We're also on the lookout for, I believe the magic number would be 27. Let me think. I think 20. It's either 21 or 27 pieces of iron. That'll give us everything we need to make some iron tools and some armor. Maybe even a shield. 3. One more this way, and then we'll take a turn to the left. One, 2, 3. Looks like we got some gravel here. Can't dig that with our... Well, we can dig it with our pickaxe, but I wouldn't recommend it. It looks like that's all going to fall down. Let's put it there. That's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. That's alright, though. Looks like I forgot to shut off the notifications on my computer here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I went one too many there, if that's okay though. As long as we keep it lit, we are fine. Let's see what level we are at now. We are at 27. We have almost reached our goal. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can't find a cave when we get down there. Caves are great places. I love exploring caves in Minecraft. You just never know what kind of resources you'll find, and you don't have to dig for them. I hear a spider in the background. And some of you will notice I got my subtitles turned on to the right. That is something I definitely recommend because there may be something going on that might just barely be out of your range of hearing, and you might need to know about it. Like I could hear, sounds like lava plopping. Let me pause this for a second. Alright, back to work we go. We're going to dig out this coal here. The goal before we leave this episode is, would you look at that, we've got our cave. Looks like the wall is going to be right there. And we have creepers. Let's run away from that. It looks like they're going to follow us all the way out. Hopefully we could get far enough above them quick enough they'll despawn. I believe it's 32 blocks to get your mobs to despawn. We'll step all the way up out here, take a quick glance around. Doesn't look like anything's coming. Did we get far enough quick enough? No, we did not. And he blew up. That's okay, we can fix that. Let's see. We will shift to crouch. We'll come down here. We'll do it again. Doesn't look like there's anything to work with there, so we'll come out like so. Oops. There we go. Now, to put a light in here to keep things from spawning. Let's go ahead and eat our berry here. I hear a skeleton. Well, we've found us a cave. I see some lapis lazuli, which means we are pretty close, if not already on diamond level. Let's take a double check. We don't have 3 more levels to go down. If I can get out of here. I can't jump in a straight line. What's wrong with me? Now the reason I do these 4 down is because later on, if I continue to use this particular hole, I will come out and I will break, let's get rid of that, I will break away 1 more block, because I don't know about you, but smacking my face into every block on the way down just does not seem like a very good time to me. So let's come back on up here. Looks like it's daytime again. So let's gather up some more wood. Oh, looks like we've got a sheep there and a sheep over there. Maybe, just maybe, we can get us some wool. If we get away from Mr. Creeper there, we could not. That's okay, because we have enough coal and stone here. We can make ourselves a furnace and cook up this mutton. While we come over here and chop down this tree and get us some more wood. So we can make ourselves a starter house. And maybe we can move on and finish digging downward. Looks like I didn't quite have a hold of that, did I? That's alright though. We still got what we wanted. Looks like this tree is going to prevent the leaves from breaking. So we'll go ahead and take this one with us too. The more the better, I say. Maybe we can even make a little clearing and just build our starter home right here on this. We'll have to terraform a little bit right there, but maybe we could just build our starter home right here. I think we can. Oh yeah, I think that's going to give us plenty of space right there. Yeah, I think that is plenty of space to build a starter home. Yes, please, give me these saplings. You'll notice throughout my Let's Plays of Minecraft that I don't ever just dig in a straight line. It's because I like to leave things with a natural look to them. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to plant that right there. Let's plant another one maybe there. And let's take this one with us. See if we can open it up the forest a little bit. So we've got room to breathe in our first home that we're about to build here. Let's take some of this dirt we just picked up and fill in the hole that Mr. Creeper made. That Creeper was not a very nice person, now was he? That looks a little better, I think. I think we're going to clear some of this here up. We're going to get that apple. Apples are a great source of food. Get these oak leaves off the birch tree. I think we'll go ahead and start working on our starter house. Those are spruce logs. We want our oak logs. If only we had a skeleton somewhere nearby. Let's see here. Let's put that there. 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and put that one right there. 2, 3, 4. And let's come out to, let's say, here. 2, 3, 4. And let's bring this over to here. Perfect. A little bit less or more than square this way, and yeah, that'll be perfect. 3, 4. I always like to build up just a little bit when I build these starter homes. Let's go ahead and make the whole floor cobblestone floor. It's a first house. It ain't got to be perfect, now does it? And besides, I like that sort of warm medieval feel. Let's take and do this here and get us some stairs. Nope, that ain't right. Let's do this here. That's better. Now let's bring this along here. Looks like we're going to need some more oak wood. That's okay, because there's some right here. Don't think that'll be enough to finish it out, though. Let's take a quick look and find out. No, I don't think that's anywhere near enough now, is it? 2, 3, yeah. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Let's see if we can get a taller tree here. This one ought to do the trick. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Perfect. Now we're going to put that away. We're going to turn the rest of these. We don't want the furnace, do we? We want the crafting table. We're going to turn the rest of these into some more logs. And we'll drop that in there like so. Get ourselves some doors. Put that up. That's fine right where it's at. And then we'll take and put the rest of those like that. make ourselves a roof. I think 42 ought to be plenty. So let's put the doors right there. Walls. Now the question of the day is, shall we just do windows like so? That come out a little more square than I intended for it to. Shall we do windows like so? You know what? I think we're going to do one door instead of two. No, we'll do two. Because we did the two staircase side by side, didn't we? Alright. And the reason I use slabs to go for the upper half is because when you make a bed, you need at least 3 spaces. Because sometimes you don't always respawn next to the bed. Sometimes you respawn on the bed. If you got the bed like against the wall with the block next to it, you'll respawn on the bed, and you don't want to suffocate in there. Looks like it's starting to get dark again. Let's go ahead and light that up. Go over here to the crafting table. We will take 2. Oh, we were going to take 2 of those, but it looks like we're going to need some sticks. We'll drop 1 stick there. We'll take that, put it there. We'll take 2 of those. We will make ourselves a sword. And then we'll take 8 of those and make a chest. Let's put some of our stuff away. Let's see, let's put that away. That. It looks like we're going to need another stone pickaxe. Maybe even... Yeah, let's go ahead and... No, we don't need the axe yet. We will need an axe, but we don't need it yet. Let's see if we can find the entrance to our mine down here. Now, while we're standing somewhere a little more safe, we'll come in here and we'll make ourselves a bunch more torches. Because you need lots of torches to go caving. You know what? Sometimes I just don't think all the way through what I'm doing, now do I? If we needed to make another pickaxe, I hear chicken laying some eggs. There we go. That's better. Now we can come back down here and we can do some proper caving, and we have a minor form of defense with our sword. Won't truly have a good defense until we're able to make a shield and some armor and all that fun jazz. Let's see if we can't finish our trip down to Y12. Let's go ahead and check this out a little bit. I see some iron sitting right there and some gold. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this iron. Sweet, sweet iron. Like I was saying earlier, I believe the number is 21, but we're going to go ahead and pick up 27 pieces just to make sure we have enough. We'll go ahead and grab a few more chunks of stone here, some cobblestone, so we can pillar up and get this piece over here. One thing I have learned is don't ever dig straight up. You never know when you're going to open up a water source, or lava could be flowing above your head, and then that would be bad. Okay, so we've got 10 iron. We're almost halfway to our goal. There's more coal. There's lots of resources here. Light the area up all the way around. We don't want any surprises. We don't need any surprise visitors, do we? Looks like one cave opens right into another. And as I was saying, you never dig straight up, you never dig straight down either. For the very same purpose, you never know, you might dig straight down into a hole like that there, and that would be just as bad. One thing I always tell folks, if you're going to dig straight down, kind of stand in a corner here, because when you do, you can kind of dig around and you'll see that you have a safe place to land. And now we're going to need this back so we can pillar our ways out. We have reached our goal for iron. So let's come back over here to the entrance to our mine. We don't want to go down there. Our mine entrance is right here. Double check our coordinates. 16, so we need to go down, what is that, 4 more? Let's find out. Yep, 1 more. We don't have a shovel, so we're going to dig this with a piece of cobblestone. Maybe not the most ideal way to do this, but it works, doesn't it? Okay, so let's try this way. Let's go. Standing still, you can dig up to 5 blocks in front of you. When I start my strip mines, I always like to go 6 blocks. I believe it's 6, and I'll show you why. Let's put a torch there. Skip 2, torch. Skip 1. So I guess it's 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 blocks. And then we will start moving in this direction here, and I always go like this here, and then I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think you can mine that with a stone pickaxe. It's taking too long. Anyways, when I branch mine, I like to break the first block, and then I go 10 down, and then I break the top block, put a torch down on the side like so, and then I turn and I go this way for the duration of however long I made this end of the strip mine. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. We're going to go back up top side and smelt the iron so we can make an iron pickaxe. And with an iron pickaxe, we can mine that redstone. And before you know it, we'll be swimming in the resources. So we're going to go ahead and put the iron ore in here. We're going to need to go get some coal. But first we need to deal with this Mr. Skelly Man's. Where'd he go? See if we can get the drop on him. And he's going to give me a bone, which is going to allow me to do this. I'll make some white dye, and there was a gray sheep around here. Where did he go? Right there. So we're going to dye this fellow white. And I'm sorry, Mr. Sheep. I'm sorry. It's for the greater good, I promise. Let's put some coal in here. Let that smelt in the background while we come over here. And we're going to go get that Mr. Sheep right there so we can make our next advancement. Well, I don't think we'll be able to get to the advancement before the end of this episode, but we can be prepared for it. Because one thing that is very much so important in Minecraft is sleep, and you can't sleep without a bed. So we're going to come to the crafting table over here, and we're going to do this. Oh, we only got 2 white wool. So maybe next episode we'll get our next white wool and we'll make our bed. But for the time being, we got some iron. I think we're going to leave this episode here. So if you liked it, please leave a like, leave any comments you may have, and don't be afraid to subscribe. I'm not forcing you, but subscriptions are always nice. That way you know when I post another one. But leave me some comments with some criticism, and I'll see what I can't do to make things better in the future. Until then, we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.